You know, I've always been a big fan of the Dragon Ball series, if you haven't noticed. But as I grew up, I realized it had a lot more problems that I hadn't noticed before.
This is amazing! I feel incredible! Yes, 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 yes! I can win! I feel great! I can do this! Ugh.
I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, and I drink plenty of juice.
Pain and suffering are all you have to look forward to now.
Whatever. Anyone ever tell you your mummy dresses you funny?
You missed my vital organs.
All of them?
How sad to work so hard for so little.
Sad for you!
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Krillin's in the house.
Magnificent. Goku Black like
Scoundrel!
Up until Dragon Ball Z Kai, you couldn't really get a good, accurate English translation, besides the first 3 Dragon Ball Z movies released by Pioneer in the late 90s. They added dialogue that was never in the original Japanese version, usually during moments of silence or when characters aren't facing the camera, and they would keep blasting the replacement music, even when there was originally none to begin with. I'm not here to necessarily talk about the cringiest lines, even though some of them are, but instead to talk about lines that have translated poorly and have made a big difference tone and character-wise. Keep in mind, these are purely my opinion, so if you like any of these lines, then that's fine. I'm just sharing my top 10. So sit back and get ready to cringe because we're about to look at the top 10 worst dubbed lines in Dragon Ball. Number 10. Shoe size.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, I know it's strange.
Oh, mystery man.
Is his shoe size a secret too?
Yeah, why can't I have a secret name? That's not fair. I bet you have a secret spy decoder ring too.
Knock it off, you guys. You're all—
Tien is normally stoic and would never say something like this. Yamcha, alright, maybe he would, but nothing like this. It feels off. This is what they say in the original Japanese version.
17歳です。
17歳。
名前も言えんとは妙だな。ああ、隠す意味がないだろうに。おかしなやつだ。
See how much better that was? God damn it. But we're only getting started, so let's go ahead to number 9. Number 9. Goku wants Ginyu to be good.
You know, you don't have to hurt other people for amusement. Helping people can be fun too. You should try it sometime.
In this scene, Goku's excited to fight and show off his power to Ginyu because Ginyu only trusts the numbers on his scouter.
Straight up, man. Numbers don't lie.
I'm a number 5!
In the English dub, Goku tries to persuade Ginyu to become a hero like himself. But I think Ginyu took that too literal.
Oh yes, yes, I can see it now. Captain Ginyu, protector of the weak and the helpless and the good.
But seriously, Goku's excitement for the fight is completely cut out from the English dub. By having Goku ask Ginyu to be good, he's giving up a good fight when Goku is all about fighting strong opponents.
その方がよかろう。力を出さんうちに殺されては死にきれまい。
お前の持っている相手のパワーがわかる機会で、よくオラの力の数値を見てみろ。
Number 8. Goku is scared of Cell.
悟空、聞かせてくれ。フリーザよりもとんでもねえ敵が現れて怖いか？それとも嬉しいか？
両方だ。
This is an important scene for Goku's character because he admits that while he's happy to fight Cell, he's also scared. We rarely see Goku vulnerable, and here's one of the only moments where we get a glimpse of that. By admitting he's scared, it makes Goku more human, or Saiyan. It makes him more relatable. The English dub took all of that away and had this.
Wait, before you go. Hey, is it true that you guys will be gone for just one day? That's cool. Train hard. We'll find Cell.
It's a deal.
Pretty important character moment, huh? Number 7. The Z Fighters don't want to fight the androids.
Here's what I think we should do. Use the Dragon Balls to summon the dragon. He'll tell us where the doctor is. We take out the doctor and all of our problems are solved. You get it?
That's great! In fact, Bulma, I'm surprised I didn't think of that before you did. I mean, who wants to wait around for 3 years anyway?
By the time we found the Dragon Balls, it would be too late! You dope! Leave the great ideas to the great minds like my own.
Get over yourself! You wouldn't know a great idea if it hit you in the head, you big dummy! Goku, you're with me, aren't you?
Wow, I can't believe it, but I guess I have to side with Vegeta. Besides, Dr. Gero hasn't made the androids yet, so he hasn't done anything wrong. Well, we'll just have to wait.
But that boy said those androids were strong enough to wipe us all out! Why do you want to rush off and meet them head on? Think about it, guys! You don't want to fight them!
No, we don't. But it looks like we have to.
Originally, the Z Fighters are itching to train for the bigger threat that are the androids because they get to challenge themselves. But Funimation changed that to give characters moral values, which I understand, but it's not faithful to the original. Here, they don't want to fight anyone who hasn't done anything bad yet, which is odd because they love to fight, especially someone that'll give them a good challenge.
と教えてくれるわよ。そうすれば3年後にわざわざ苦労することはないわ。
そうかそうだよ、ブルマさん。そりゃ確かに戦わなくても済むよ。やったブルマさん、偉い。
そんな余計なことをしやがったら貴様ぶっ殺すぞ。いいな。
いい
何が余計なことよ。ゲームなんかじゃないのよ。地球の運命がかかってんのよ。
ブルマさん。
孫君だってそう思うでしょ。悪い。正直言ってオラも戦いて。それによ、その科学者今はまだ何も作ってねえだろうにやっつけるってのはな。みんなこんなサイヤ人たちなんかに付き合うことなんかないわよ。こいつら戦闘マニアの人種なんだから。今度死んじゃったらもう二度と生き返れないのよ。
俺も戦う。自分の可能性を試したい。
Number 6. In this scene, Chi-Chi reveals herself to be the Ox King's daughter. She confronts Goku about his marriage proposal to her, which he admits he didn't know what that meant at the time. When Chi-Chi reminds Goku that he promised he'd marry her, he says this.
Then the promise you made was a mistake?
Sometimes my brain doesn't know what my mouth is saying. Good thing my heart does. Will you marry me?
Yes.
Goku has proposed to Anonymous!
The problem here is that Goku would never say that. Goku is not the type of person to romantically love someone. In the Japanese dub, he proposes like this.
だらあの約束は。でもまあいっか。約束しちゃったもんな。じゃあ結婚すっか。
It's incredible how huge of a difference a small piece of dialogue can impact the character's traits. Number 5. Gohan turns Super Saiyan 2. After Cell kills Android 16, Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 for the first time. Originally, after 16 dies, Gohan stays quiet, then becomes Super Saiyan 2. But here, they added a voiceover that tells us no new information and only made the scene much less dramatic.
16. You loved life. You gave everything up to save it. And you were just an android. I let you die. I can't do that. I won't watch anymore. I feel it slipping.
They later corrected this and the scene works so much more better. Gohan's lost for words. He's not really thinking and analyzing 16's lifestyle, but instead filled with rage that helps him boost his energy to a new level. Number 4. Goku lets Vegeta go. At the end of the episode, Vegeta is badly injured by Goku. Krillin is about to finish him off when Goku stops him. In the English dub, Goku begs Krillin to let him go because he sees good in Vegeta, and he wants to show him what it's like to be merciful.
Show him what it means to be merciful.
However, in the Japanese sub, Goku wants Vegeta to live for his own selfish reasons. Not because he sees good in him, but because he wants to fight him again, and he gets a rush out of fighting someone who's stronger than him. Luckily, Dragon Ball Z Kai fixed this.
But just now, when it looked like you were about to kill him, I couldn't help but think it'd be such a waste.
What are you talking about?
Number 3. Bardock. Bardock as a character is very different compared to the original Japanese version. In the Japanese sub, Bardock is a bad person. He enjoys slaughtering people and doesn't care about his own son, at least until he finds out he's destined to fight Freeza. Bardock and the other Saiyans respect Freeza until Bardock finds out his plan to wipe out the Saiyan race. Even then, the other Saiyans don't believe him because to them, Freeza would never do something like that. In the dub, Bardock is more of a heroic leader that actually cares about his son. From the start, Bardock and his entire race already hate Freeza, but do nothing about it until the very end. They don't even believe Bardock. Not because they're loyal to Freeza, but because they all seem to have it for Bardock for some reason. All they do is make fun of him.
Bardock gets his tail whipped and it's the end of the world, right? Maybe you goons should stop pretending to be elites.
No kidding, Bardock. Welcome to the real world, buddy boy.
It hurts, don't it?
Oh, and look at this. And this is how it goes in the English dub.
Bardock! You know who I am, don't you, Bardock?
Yes, you are my son.
It's not too late, Father, to be different than him.
It's not too late to change? What the hell? The music is also crappy in the English version. Bardock's final speech at the end is also completely different.
I taste. Freeza, listen up. We quit. All of us. Got it? We don't work for you. We're free. You can find someone else to do your dirty work. Oh yeah.
Number 2. Freeza. When I was organizing this list with my brother, we wanted to include so many Freeza lines that we just said F it and decided his whole character was ruined in the English dub. There are so many cringy lines that I could have easily made a completely separate list of worst Freeza lines.
Nice move, but your shoe came untied.
I'm not going to fall for that. I don't even have shoelaces.
This guy is considered one of the most iconic villains in shonen manga, and for a good reason. He's threatening without showing it. He speaks politely to his soldiers and even his enemies and is calm until he snaps. The dub removed all of that and made him into a joke.
Hold on. I almost forgot. I never transform unless somebody gives me a countdown.
This isn't Freeza. Tell me, would Freeza really say this?
Hello, it means let's get down to business.
Thankfully, once again, Dragon Ball Z Kai fixed Freeza and turned him back into one of the greatest villains in anime. Oh, they also did a much better job with the voice actor this time.
You've given me a very bracing workout. Part of me might even shed a tear.
The original Funimation dub made Freeza sound weird. As a kid, I swear I thought the character was a woman. And the #1 worst Dragon Ball line is Hope of the Universe.
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Allied to good! Nightmare to you!
Alright, before you head to the comment section, let me explain. When I first saw this, I thought nothing of it. In fact, I thought it was cool. I looked up to Goku, but that wasn't the point of the scene. Akira Toriyama never meant to have Goku seen as a superhero. Goku is a dumb, selfish hick. He fights for himself, but he's so pure and naive that he doesn't notice how selfish he can be. Going back to #4, Goku let Vegeta go because he wants to improve. He knows Vegeta could easily wipe out the human race, and yet, he still wants him to heal purely for his own selfish needs. When Goku claims that he's the answer to all living things that cry out for peace, and the protector of the innocent, that's just not him. It sounds like something Superman would say, not Goku. He originally says this.
とっくにご存知なんだろう。俺は地球から貴様を倒すためにやってきたサイヤ人。穏やかな心を持ちながら激しい怒りによって目覚めた伝説の戦士。
This is who Goku is. He talks about defeating Freeza and claims that he's the legendary Super Saiyan. After rewatching it at an older age, I realized how corny the Hope of the Universe speech is. It's crazy because even when the game's dialogue is accurate, they still manage to leave that speech in.
I am the hope of the universe, the sworn protector of the planet Earth.
They must have been proud of it. Luckily, they haven't referenced it for years and kept the original translation intact.
Funny. You can destroy a planet, but it looks like you can't destroy one single man. Who are you? You know exactly who I am. I'm the Saiyan who came all the way from Earth to destroy you. I am the legendary warrior with a pure heart, awakened by furious anger. I am the Super Saiyan, Son Goku!
Remember, I'm not basing this on how cringy the lines are. I'm basing this list on how much the translated lines change the tone completely. If you like any of these lines I mentioned, then that's fine. I have nothing against that. This is just my own personal top 10 list. Thanks for watching. This is the first time I make this type of video, so tell me what you guys thought about it. Also tell me, what do you think are the worst dubbed lines in Dragon Ball? Until next week where I upload another video on this channel. I'll see you guys next week.